Thousands of miles from ground zero of the worst oil spill in U.S. history lays a concept that has literally sprung out of the country's largest cotton patch. It goes by the name of Fibertect, a decontamination wipe that top scientists call the best answer to the massive dirty job floating in the ocean.
You need to have a material that can not only suck up the oil. There are so many technologies available just to suck up the oil. But you need to also have a technology that will also hold the obnoxious or toxic vapors which are very volatile.
Dr. Ramkumar is the brain behind Fibertect. The whole concept began just a few months after he arrived on scene at Texas Tech in 1999. The U.S. Department of Defense approached the institute about developing the next generation in countermeasures to biological and chemical warfare. The Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory tests show Fibertect to be the #1 product for decontamination of chemical weapons. A patent was awarded in 2009, and this past June, the wipe received a stamp of approval from the Environmental Protection Agency.
These are the times which nobody wants, but one has to use this opportunity for the benefit of the others. We have been given an opportunity to contribute and take science from the lab to a reality level.
Fibertect contains an active carbon center that is sandwiched between layers made from raw cotton. When it comes to the oil spill, the waxes in the cotton fiber allow it to repel seawater and absorb the oil, while the center layer holds volatile compounds such as vapors or other toxic chemicals reportedly sickening oil spill cleanup crew members. Fibertect can hold 15 grams of oil per gram of material. The middle carbon layer can hold 16 grams of those toxic vapors per gram of material, adding a whole new meaning to the slogan, Fabric of Our Lives.
It's allowed cotton farmers on the high plains of Texas to come to the rescue with what we spend the year growing, cotton lint, being incorporated into a 21st century piece of technology that's being used for cleanup.
The entire Deepwater Horizon tragedy hits close to home for those in agriculture, as the two industries are no stranger to disasters.
We're totally sympathetic with the people down in the Gulf Coast. We have to deal with disasters here on a regular basis, but they're all weather related. They're having to do with the disaster there that's man-made, but we're also proud that we produce a product that maybe can benefit them and help them in their cleanup.
The area within a 150-mile radius of Lubbock in the high plains of Texas produces 60% of the nation's cotton. Growers say most of the cotton in the area is destined to be spun into denim, but the area's limited growing season leads to about 30 to 35% of the total cotton crop to not be suitable for clothing. The low-grade cotton is not worth as much, but in the case of Fibertect, it's that type of cotton that is needed to make the product work, possibly one day creating a premium for cotton that was once thought to be inferior.
It shows that agriculture can help in a lot of ways. Besides clothing and feeding the world, there's some other things that we do too to help.
The announcement of Fibertect's capabilities comes at a crossroads in the cleanup, with the discovery that the road to recovery may be longer and more daunting than once thought. Such news could push total recovery to years.
We've got a multitask problem out there, how to contain and recapture and eliminate as much oil as possible, because the dose makes the poison. The more oil in the Gulf, the more potential impact to our fish and wildlife resources and to human health.
For now, researchers wait for the call to have Fibertect spring into action. For TFB News, Matt Felder, Lubbock.